Beetlejuice is loose. Finally, a good movie to talk about. I'm actually looking forward to talking about this right now. Been reviewing nothing but dog shit on this channel for the last 3 videos. God, there's been some stinkies out there. But now, the sequel 30 years later, bro. Or 33 or 36, either one of those two. Either one of them. Let's talk about Beetlejuice. Now, waiting after such a long time since the original movie, was this worth the wait? Yes. Yes, it was. In some ways more than others, I'd say. It's always so damn sad seeing sequels to classic movies get made and they're ass and they're like make the original look better. I don't like that, yo. Like I don't like situations like that. It just seems very sad. But not the case with this movie. This movie is actually really good. It's so fun. It's such a nice spooky time. Whether you love or not like Tim Burton, I respect the dude for having such a distinct style. Like he's that goth dude who just loves this spooky season with a passion and makes just passion projects with different characters and gives it such nice distinct vibe. It's just, you gotta respect his style, bro. He's still good at it. And this dude's old now. He's still good at it. Now, after the death of Lydia Dietz's father, she calls upon her family, returns back to her hometown, and now she has a kid, Astrid, played by Jenna Ortega. And Jenna Ortega, bro, I have said she's baby so many times on this channel, but like, in this case, she fits really well in this world. Like, we all knew that kinda because she was Wednesday Addams in the Netflix show Wednesday. I did like that show too. Looking forward to season 2. And Tim Burton did do that, so I know she was like used to his style. But for a Beetlejuice movie, could have been different. Could have been a different situation. But no, she blends into this madness so well. It's really good. And Winona Ryder as Lydia Dietz, she never left this role, bro. She is still to this day playing Lydia Dietz really well. Like, it's crazy. She just feels literally the same, just older. Like, that's really good. I'm glad she never lost it, because it's long ass time since the original, bro. She was a kid. Now she's an adult. And yes, Michael Keaton is back as Beetlejuice, and he is still amazing. Even though he's older now, bro is like 72, and he's still playing Beetlejuice the same way he's always been, even in his youth. He's just so great, man. It's Michael Keaton. Come on, you know he's gonna be awesome. And once again, I gotta give Tim Burton props, bro, because he has such a love for stop motion animation and practical effects. Like, seeing this movie, I'm like, so this is what it feels like again. Like, I'm so glad that the CGI they used was so minimal, like to the point where they hardly even used it. Everything looks real, feels real. Like, I want to go visit this world, the afterlife. Like, man, like, it's just such a good thing, good job these set designers did to make everything practical, and all these practical effects being thrown at you. It's a grand, nice spectacle. And it feels so colorful. The lights make the world feel more alive and lived in and spooky. We love it. I'm sure the actors love it, because, you know, movies, big budget movies nowadays, you just have actors being in a fucking green screen room or blue screen room with movie being used with 100% CGI, and it looks like shit. Minecraft. But yeah, this being practical, that was way more charming, way more great. Movies should keep doing that in the future, because it's just better, bro. Come on, we don't need to use CGI all the time to make something 100% CGI. It's no thank you. And I like CGI when it's done good. Like, I know CGI is kind of a bit of a meme now online. People are always questioning about CGI, even though they have no idea how the fuck it works. But I just like it when CGI is used well, not when it's used cheaply and looks like PS2 looking garbage. Other new additions, I'd say Willem Dafoe. He's just so fucking silly in this, bro. In a good way. I always like seeing Willem Dafoe. He's a great actor. I like the makeup they had on his face. I did like that a lot. Yeah, he was just an all-around funny, cool character, I thought. And he fit that world really well, I thought. So that's another one for Tim Burton. Monica Bellucci was okay when she was on screen. That girl's hardly in this fucking movie. And I thought they kind of wasted her a bit, because they hype her up so much in the trailer, and then when you watch the movie, it's like, what, why, what happened? Like, how come that could have went into bigger places, better places, and it didn't go anywhere? That's the thing in this movie. There's so many damn plot points in this. Like, it could have been more simpler. That's how I feel. Like, there's a couple, like, it doesn't go anywhere. I'm like, why do we need to see this? Just to make the runtime longer? Like, it could have been shortened or like cut or something, because sometimes scenes in this movie overstay their welcome, and that's just cutting it a bit close for me, because like, I'm like, okay, let's get a move on now. I get it, I get the picture, because this has been going on for what it feels like 5 years. And those long drawn out segments that were not that interesting were starring not interesting characters I did not like or did not care to see. Like, can we get back to the good stuff, please? And yeah, those characters are retarded mommy and rapist sounding daddy. Like, no, I did not like those characters. So when they went off screen, I was like, oh, thank God. And when you see this, you'll know exactly what I'm talking about. Those segments, oh my God, they stick out like a sore thumb. Jesus. Plus, some of the pacing in the beginning is not that great. I feel like the movie was took a long ass time to begin, bro. It takes a while to get going. So by the time you're in the Beetlejuice world, you're like, oh my goodness, we're finally seeing him. But in the end, guys, Beetlejuice was a fun, spooky time. Go watch it, bro. Go get yourself a Beetlejuice green Slurpee from AMC Theaters. Not sponsored. I just tried it because my friend wanted me to, and it tasted so good. Especially in this heat, my. Beetlejuice is a bee.